Yo, what up? What up? What up? What's the deal? How we doing? What up, D Wayne? What up, Bomb Squad? Eric, what up? How'd you get footage of the American Revolution? What's up, Clarisse? Miss Clarisse? That's her name. Her name is Miss Clarisse. Word. Ah. What's cracking, people? What the deals? All right. Wait for people to come in. I gotta shave this beard, huh? Starting to look mad Skrizoff. Word to your mother, pause. Word to Mother Goose. Word. Word to your mother goose. Bitch as fat as a moose. Knock your tooth loose. Bang her in her caboose. That's all I got. No, I'm not going to start rhyming. Don't worry, guys. Let's see. Boom. Banners are up. All right. We good. Not to be weird by saying this, that's never a good start. Who'd you rather see came up, Clarissa or Alberto? Alberto for sure. I don't really question Clarissa's, not who she says she is. Ian was slurping on a real gay straw from the farm. Are we just going to act like Ian wasn't called out for being the slurp? He says it was Alberto. That's what he says. Nah, man. I knew Max. He had a show, Eric. I forget where you're from, but you're not from New York City. Max had a show in New York City Public Access. If you guys are familiar with Public Access, he had a show that would come on, a boxing show, and you'd be able to call in. It was basically a show that played on local cable, only in New York City. No commercials. Anybody could do it. Like the city would let people put up, programming. So he had a boxing show, and people would call in. You didn't prove shit. No, I didn't see it. I've zoomed in. I'm gonna do it again. I zoomed in on what you showed me, and it did not look like you. I mean, did not look like I saw anything. All right, let's go.
You got an off fight where he got dropped 4 or 5 times. So obviously, he
see.
Well, you got the point, right?
I'm telling you, his shit does not light up at all.
That was the first fight that Haney did that, coming off of a fight where he got dropped 4 or 5 times. So obviously,
see, that didn't light up at all.
Well, you got
at the very end. Nah, see, it didn't light up. Ian, you didn't prove it. When he slurped, his thing didn't light up. His shit lit up at the very beginning when he said something, then it didn't. No, I thought it was today. I just thought it was a part where he was. I didn't know he slurped again. I thought he only slurped the time that I was on. That's what I thought initially. You said he slurped again. That's fine. In that one, his shit didn't light up. I just played it. None of yours did. But yours didn't, but neither did his. So, yours didn't light up either. So I don't know who it was. Might have been who was talking. Maybe who was talking at the time. Maybe there was somebody next to him slurping or some shit. I mean, we got to get to the bottom of Slurpgate. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to the bottom of Slurpgate. Find out who to hate. Tempting fate. Setting suckers straight. All right. Sorry. Well, whatever. Alberto's the kind of dude that after he finishes a slurp like that, he licks every finger like. This pisses me off. Why does it piss you off? So what if it was you? I believe you, but what if it was? Who cares? You just slurp it on a straw. People slurp on straws. Ian's getting heated. He's like, I may be many things in South Bend, but they know I ain't no straw slurper. Good day, mate. Good day. How's it creaking? How's it creaking over there? Over there? What's going on, my brother? My brother, man. The first time it happened, I was the one talking. Hey, Straw. Yeah, I ain't getting lit up like the Pacers. Oh, shit. They're not playing tonight, right? Sometimes they do back-to-back joints. But in the playoffs, they don't really do back-to-back. Alberta wasn't talking a lot, though, during that whole sesh. Yeah, I said sesh. Session. No. Nah, they ain't playing. Eric Gomez. You never told me if you're black or Hispanic, Eric. I feel like you don't want to tell us. You got that ambiguous fucking name, but you don't want to tell us. Playoffs every other day. I remember, do they do this anymore where they would do 2-3-2 format? 2 games at the home team, 3 in a row at the visitor, and then 2 on the home? I never liked that, but they used to do that. I don't know what would make them randomly choose that format, but you know how it is. You know how it is. Yo, yeah, are you done with this? No more raffles for this? Because I should just get to the good stuff. We got to raffle this bitch off, but it might be a record low. Like, this shit only has 9 entries. That's it. Garbage. Yeah, you done with it? See? Was it Johnny's? Huh? What? Are you? Oh, Johnny's live right now? That's okay. LOL, I'm blacker than the blackest. Alright. Eric looks like Chris. That's not his real picture, Clarissa. Apparently, he uses a picture of some fucking influencer. I don't know why he does that, but if it goes 7 games, they got home court advantage. Word. I already have an entry for the 2 gloves. I'll wait to see what other ones. I feel you. Might as well just give me the gloves for free, Unk. Oh, word? That's how we should do it? Okay. Are you an S? Me? I don't like football. Are you talking to somebody else, I assume? Eric. Okay. Eric says he's from Frisco? I didn't even see him say that. Eric's from Frisco? Aye, fool. He's from Frisco, fool. Eric Gomez's picture is of Boxing Ego. Who's Boxing Ego? Why does he have a picture of Boxing Ego? Let me look it up. Boxing Ego Twitter. That's not Boxing Ego. Is it? The dude looks like Hispanic. So if it is a picture of Boxing Ego, why? Making him look like a girl? Like he's making him look like a bitch? Like Boxing Ego dressed? Is that Boxing Ego in like drag? I don't really get it. Eric, can you explain, please, why the fuck your pictures of Boxing Ego and why you have him in this weird makeup? That'd be nice. That'd be nice if you could break it down for us. There's a picture of my dad. He was fresh out. Your dad's Floyd Mayweather? Cool. You don't even want to fucking put raffles in for his gloves, though. He doesn't want to explain it. Yeah, he is. I just looked, but like, why would this guy have a picture of Boxing Ego? That's what I'm confused about. Unless this is Boxing Ego. You never know. Maybe he just wants to come in Boxing Ego, coming in incognito. That just sounded awful. I tried to rhyme it. It sounded bad. Apologies. Boxing Ego, incognito. Incognito? That doesn't rhyme, does it? Boxing Ego on the down Lego. Whatever. Why do you have a picture of Boxing Ego? Please tell us. Nobody wants to tell us. Eric Gomez is literally Boxing Ego's government name. Oh. Yeah, I didn't mean to have it come out that way. Why? So why do you have a picture? Wait, how do you know that's his name? What's up, Blizzard? When they hate, donate, huh? I do? Oh. Maybe I've messaged with him before. What's up, Rob? Let me see. Boxing ego. Ego. Maybe I've talked to him. Boxing ego. I'm looking it up right now. Eric Gomez. Hey, there it is. Oh yeah, we've talked together. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have talked to him once. Old message. All right. That is him. The guys are doxing the name. That's why you do it? Yeah, no, I just saw that. I've talked to him before. And he has a Niners hat on, so he's from San Fran. Okay. I don't know, Johnny. What kind of meat do you like? Explain to us, and we'll go from there. Well, you got a picture of that's Floyd in prison, right? When he was in prison, if I remember correctly. Dude looked jacked. Was it really prison? Isn't jail and prison different shit? PP meat? I don't know what that means. What's PP? Ew, like, oh, I do know what that means. That's gross. You're a nasty bastard, Johnny. You're a nasty bastard, sir. You are a nasty bastard. Nah, LOL, Floyd had a cameo in a show. Oh, I remember he there was a picture of him right when he got out of jail. I remember that. He had longer hair. It was before, I guess, he lost his hair. This is before he lost his hair. So, I don't know. Jail is before prison. Okay. I think Floyd was in a county lockup in LV. Cambosis versus Prograis. Oh my goodness. I don't know who wins, but I think we can all agree that would be boring. Gross. So this is the real. No, this isn't the real boxing ego. I don't know who it is. Eric. Did he say why he uses boxing ego shit? I don't know. I don't really get it. Snoop Fest. Johnny's probably salivating that Norman fights this week. Yeah, Johnny loves himself some Norman. I mean, Norman should win easily, right? That should be an easy win. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Yes, we shall. Nah, not easy. Word, you don't think he'll do it easy? Interesting. All right. He's fighting a dangerous opponent in their country. True. Any fights you looking forward to? Yeah, the 12th. The card here in Queens. Oh, just funny. Okay. See, it's not really boxing ego. Boxing ego. His name's Eric Gomez. Where's he from? Is he a New York dude? That's funny. This whole time, I didn't know who the fuck that was. I thought it was some like YouTuber. I mean, I guess he is a YouTuber, but I thought it was somebody else, like not a boxing content creator. I was unaware. I was unaware, people. How you guys doing, though? Talk to me. I got the brain of a torilla. Torilla. I don't know what that is, so I guess I do. Rob, I'll tell you, no disrespect to you, but I did not like Philly, my brother. Did not like it. He's from San Fran. I just said that like 5 minutes. Ain't nobody asked you. He don't know boxing, though? Okay. I don't really listen to him. I don't really know anything about him, so I can't confirm or deny that. Right, Robert? Word. What's up, Armor Pilates? Apparently, Dana White just confirmed in an interview with Jim Rome, Canelo versus Crawford will be the Elysian Stadium. Isn't it already official where it's going to be? Didn't we already know this? I don't know if I pay attention to that shit. I'm banned, I believe. Not sure if you see my comments. No, you're there. Everybody sees you. You don't know what a tortilla. Oh, I'm fucking tired. That's a good point. I like that still in LV. You better off just ask Troy King about him. Why? They don't like each other? They got beef? They got beef? I haven't talked to Troy in a minute. He came in the room a couple times, but I haven't actually talked to him directly in a minute. Good old T-Roy. Trouble T-Roy. What do you think about the Crawford versus Eubanks? What do you think about Crawford versus Eubanks Jr.? I would love it. I would love it. But, I mean, why are we even talking about that? He has a bigger task ahead of him. Marco, I seen you in LV. I don't know what LV means. Devin's brother will be undisputed champion. Okay, great. He just knows him, not sure about any beef. UNLV off the top. I don't know if you're trying to say something funny, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What's up, Smooth? Where's your wrench? Why would he say that? I don't go to Vegas. What do you mean you seen me in Las Vegas? I mean, I've been there for a couple fights, but I don't like it. Why are we bringing up that I've been to Las Vegas? I'm very confused what's happening here. Crawford versus Plant would have been a good fight. True. I hate to be mean, but Devin's little brother kind of not good. I didn't even know Devin's little brother fought. Crawford versus Benavidez is a good fight, but Bud is afraid of 168-pounder. Yeah, I know what UNLV is, but why would he say he saw me there? That's what I'm very confused about. I ain't going to no fucking UNLV. Very confused. Maybe I thought it was some like dick joke. Devin's little brother is special. Yeah, we'll see. You know what else I got? You know what else I got on me the size of a water bottle? He's trolling. It doesn't make any sense. It's weird trolling. The trolling has to actually be funny, and people actually have to get it for it to actually be trolling. If he's just saying shit and people are all like, what? It's not really trolling. Devin brother has good footwork. What? Devin's brother really fights? I didn't even know that. Yeah, I get the communication skills of a sack of hammers. Thank you, Mo. I agree. Thank you, Mo. You know, the schooling in Indiana is limited. He graduated 8th grade and then was left to his own devices. So we got to give him a little pass. Devin's brother is next upcoming face of boxing. Okay, great. Trolling man. Send footage. Let's see him. I had no idea Devin even had siblings because his father doesn't fucking pay attention to any of the other siblings. Yeah, he's 175. All right. I believe he is better than Moten and Mason at his age. All right. I graduated at 17. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were 17 in 8th grade. It took you to 17 to make 8th grade because and then that's the end of the schooling in your farm. So yeah, I get it. I'm sorry it took you that long, but I'm happy you finished 8th grade. What'd they give you for graduation present? What did they etch like happy graduation on the side of the barn? Maybe that's pretty cool. I know it can't be a diploma, but sack of hammers, just what it sounds like, brother. Marco Johnny just finished the Lampley interview. It was great. Whoop-de fucking do for Johnny. Jim Lampley. Devin's jab and speed is incredible. All right, bet. Devin's brother related to Ali. Any videos of Marco hitting the bag? Tons of them, brother. Go to my page. Slurpy Yayan. Yeah, he was trying to say it was you, but and he tried to send me proof. Then we replayed it, Alberto, and didn't show you doing anything. I think it was Yayan. Short yellow bus. Nah, there was no buses. You mean short yellow tractor. Short yellow tractor, Yayan. There you go. I graduated 17 too. Marco, you got at least. I'm not trying to be funny, man. I'm just trying to paint the picture how it was in South Bend. I don't like the burbs, my one. I remember the baby mama drama when she was crying over some rapper. Bill's already promoting his son, love the father, son. All right, but I know, Alberto. He's trying to say it was you. Someone please order Alberto was an extra large Slurpee McFlurry with extra whip. Oh, shit. Big shout to my man. Bringing the pain.
Thank you. Come again.
Appreciate you, Oscar. Who you got? Berlanga versus Big Charlo. Big Charlo? You kidding? Berlanga will not beat Big Charlo. Nah. Hell no. Appreciate you, Oscar. Alberto, sometimes you be asking for it. Asking for what? Like gay shit? Like he be asking for like
Fruity.
Oscar's a man. I thought CJ don't have kids. He doesn't. What's this shit? He's the one with the headgear. Let's see. Let's see this punk mother lover. Oh, he's sparring? He's the one with the headgear? They both got headgear. Oh, it's his second time. Which one is he? Oh, obviously not the white kid. Let's see. I'm watching it. The white headgear, right? That's what I figured. He looks white. Mommy's half black, half white, maybe. Okay, so this guy is just trolling because even if he is going to be good, we would not know based on that second time sparring. Berlanga, KO, Charlo, nah, hell no. Everybody's okay, man. Appreciate you asking. Damn, not you. They were talking about CJ Rich, who was not in here just yet. This new Haney baby mama was like begging her to get her pregnant. Ugh. CJ, don't be mean. You should be mad at Yayan. He's sitting here saying you were the one slurping when most people thought it was Yayan slurping. Yeah, I know. I saw it afterwards. Mikhail jumped on Johnny's stream. Yeah, Mikhail was on here today too, later on, so I know he's all good. He's light-skinned? He's mixed? Yeah, it must be. Would any of you expected Devin to have a child with a white woman, though? I kind of wouldn't have. That's why I was a little surprised. Oh, Yayan. Stop it. Don't get your beautiful hair all tangled up in a bunch. Oh, shit. Yo, Yayan. You see this? Alberto's trying to violate you. Now, that's too far. She's not white. What is she, Hispanic? Pause. You can't say some shit like that at the same pause. She's Arab. Ah, that makes sense because he's Muslim. That makes total sense. Okay. There we go. There we go. I mean, because white people and black people would make the fucking best looking kids. Actually, Asian and black people make dope, fucking gorgeous children. Middle East. Peace in the Middle East. Oh, Jesus. You guys are fucking violating the Yayan. Don't do that. His wife used to be some kind of sex. What? Damn, Yayan. Peace chat. These losers. These guys, losers and spicy. Yo, I'm telling them that they're going, like, you got to fight back, Yayan. You're a fighter, right? Can't let these guys call you a throat goat. That's terrible. You got to fight back. We don't walk away in this community. We fight back. Come on. Use your wit. Pray for R. Kelly. They trying to kill him? That's really random if you're serious. Devin grew up with a father and still makes bad decisions. Yeah, well, don't we all? Bruh, she's not Arab. She's just Muslim. Why is the kid so light-skinned? Salute to him. What's up, Jap? Hey, somebody time me out for no reason. When? Dev with Mia Khalifa. I don't know what that is. What's up, Kalia? I don't know what a minimalist is. I've heard the term. I just don't know what it is. It wasn't me, Ian. I think he left. We upset him. He did say it was pissing him off that people thought he was slurping, which to me is kind of funny. Oh, there he is. On everything, it was you. He thinks it was you, Alberto. I'm Armor on a different account. Oh. Probably because you're saying goofy shit about Devin's brother, because maybe they think you're trolling. Or Oval Office exposed you. Oval was funny. He still doesn't look 63, right? He looks like my age. Definitely not 10 years older. The milkman dropped. Oh, Jesus. Too graphic. Dude should have just muted his mic. I mean, the truth is, don't we all use straws when Slurpees? Like, what's the big deal? What's good about praising Devin's little brothers? What's goody? Huh? Nah, dude looks your age. Yeah, he looks my age, and he's fucking 13 years older. That's what I'm saying. My kids, you know what's funny today? We went to go see Total Recall, and then we all went to 7-Eleven and got my daughter and my wife got Slurpees. Funny enough. And then I told them about the story. How you guys were like, what kind of dude goes over here slurping around people? I was muted half the time. See, there he is. What up, Siege? The artist formerly known as Jisms. What up? It was Ian or Wavy. Y'all got the best mouth?
Tutti frutti.
They got the best mouth? The best mouth? Mouth. He just said that you guys got the best looking mouths. That's unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Exactly, Wavy. Exactly. Can we all have a fight? Man, I hope it sells. I'm just hoping. Because otherwise, that's a problem. Devin, a simp. Crazy. Yeah, that's sus. That's suspect. This doesn't prove it. No, now it does. He just proved it. Yayan, you've been exonerated. You've been exonerated, Yayan. Wow. See, I just exonerated you. Don't make me. That's good, Kalia. I wish I could say the same. I don't know, Alberto. I don't know. No, I don't know how to remove a timeout. So just talk on this account. Shit won't last forever. What's up, Kalia? Mr. I don't know. My fighter's dimensions. I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, Vlogs, I saw your picture you showing off your muscular back. Fuck it. You look good? Show it off. Who cares? You work hard? Show it off. Next big fight's coming up, chat. Not till like the 12th. Mad Record says you were timed out for 60 seconds. Bro is a minor. Oh, shit. Are those belts behind you real? No, they are not. Well, yeah, they're real replicas. I didn't win them. I mean, I won them off Amazon. BFF Kalia. No, stupid idiots always fucking time me out. Fucking pisses me off. Well, you kind of say trolling shit. Like, what do you expect's going to happen? I won those belts in 1989. I wish. Where was Vlog showing his back? He put in X Twitter post, I believe. I saw it on Twitter. You ever get punched in the liver? No. Or if I have, it wasn't hard enough where I felt it. I'm sure punches have landed there, but not enough to do like noticeable damage. No. I don't troll. I believe everything I say. Ugh. Oli Marco only won the WBC against Apollo Creed. The dude is a troll. Marco Armor Plates was Jonathan Castro. He sent you that 5, but said it was a black. He said he was black. Remember? Oh, yeah, I kind of remember that. I kind of remember that. Is it true body shots slow your legs down? They could do all kinds of damage. They could make you not be able to move. They could fucking stiffen you up. They could do all kinds of damage. For reals. Keep saying my name and expose. Oh, there he is. He's back. Oh. Damn. See, that's why you get trolled out. You say shit like that. But aren't you Mexican too? I'm very confused. Damn. What is going on here? What is going on here? Holy shit. Who's a psycho? Mo, talk to me. Spicy chat. I know, right? Mad spicy. Spicy. Spicy as fuck. Do. All right, what do we got? Eat your meds, bro. I never understood why people say eating about pills. You don't eat them. You just swallow them. I'm good, Kalia. How you doing? Time to hit the hay for you soon. Nah, I should just go to bed that early. She had a 12-year-old son. 12, right? 14? Something like that. What do we got? What do we got? All right. What's up? Who's this? Jan Dizzle. Is that Yayan? Or is that somebody random? I don't know. I do not know.
Yo.
Oh, it's Yayan?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. That threw me off. I'm like, who the fuck is Jan Dizzle? And what's that profile picture? Is that Floyd?
There's somebody I know.
Oh. As soon as I chill out, everyone else I know, CJ. I know. I have something for you to react to, Marco. Okay. Go for it. I saw on Instagram Tank is back with Calvin. They never separated. That never happened. So back with them. No, they never separated. Tell dude to mute his mic. What are you talking about, Berto? No Slurpees again. Oh, he's trying to play. He's trying to get at you. Bastard. At least he didn't talk about good-looking mouths. UC Munguia B sample was dirty too. No, I didn't. Damn. So he was on steroids? Well, at least he lost. Or no, this was his last fight that he won. Thoughts. Let's see what this is, Mo. Let's peep it. Let's peep the shit. Mo is giving us. Oh, this is Roy and who? Where's? All right, hold on. I'll play this for everybody. I don't know what the fuck it is, but let's see. Oh, there's all the smoke. Okay. All right, let's try it.
If you let him move around and do what he want to do, he's going to beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was going to say mean.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as near as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think you would have beat him?
How? How you going to keep him off of him?
Right.
Sugar is a dog. Yeah. Just because his name Sugar don't mean nothing. Yeah. Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. You got to think, this in around, between around 13 and 14, I think. Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son. Sugar Leonard got went there and put these things on Tommy Hearns, who knocked Roberto Duran cold with one shot. Your Tommy hit you just like G-Man. You've been hit. Yeah. So for Sugar to go out there and do that, man, they don't give Sugar enough credit. You understand me?
He's a great finisher, too.
They don't give Sugar enough credit.
He gets you hurt,
they don't give Sugar enough credit. So for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd is cool, but it's like it's gonna be hard for me to see how they're gonna take it and beat Sugar. I mean, they'd have to do something different, that's for sure. Now, if he did something different, he probably have a chance. But just the way he been doing with normal people, that's not gonna work. What I saw in his prime, that's not gonna work with Sugar. Sugar got a third element right there.
He said third element.
He does. He got a third element right there, and we know that. We think Floyd got one, but we don't know. We never seen the challenge. We know Sugar got one.
Yo, I feel like Yayan, that's like your house. You heard the roosters nonstop in the back, like. Rah, 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 rah. I feel like that's how it is where you grew up, but I could be wrong.
Definitely wrong.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Roy does not like Floyd. He's come out and said like because he doesn't respect Ali, he doesn't like him. So I don't know why he's saying I like Floyd. So it's a bit of a biased opinion, I feel like, but I actually agree with him. I think Sugar would beat Floyd, but I do think he's being a little biased. Sugar is a dog. Old gen versus new gen. Yeah. Nah, Sugar Ray Leonard was different. Something like the speed, the power, the mean streak, the patience, the gas tank. I mean, setting traps like he works for Raid. Come on. Eddie Royd Noso. Okay. Why does Eddie have to be the one feeding them the steroids? Why can't it just be people making bad decisions? Or mistakes. Mistakes happen, no? I think they happen. Roy made a mistake. Never made it again. Mungi is crooked. Word? Crooked like a $3 bill? Okay. I feel you. Wavy. The whole camp. It's just two of them. Who's the whole camp? That's two. And was Mungia with him then? Nah, Mungia was with him recently. That's fucked up, Yayan. That's mean. That's rude. Roy Jones. That's actually kind of funny. Roy Jones. All right. What we got? Oscar Valdez 2. Yeah, he is wrong for that, right? See? Excuse me. The artist formerly known as Jisms. Right? Is that okay? Or do you reject that name as well? Because I'll stop. I apologize. The lines are open. If anybody wants to jump in, please do so. We've seen Jake peeking already. What do you mean peeking? How and where did we see this? Please elaborate. I haven't seen Jake peek on shit. Someone join. I thought people were going to join. I know, man. What's going on? Jump in. We took over Marco's show. Now I'm happy because I had a couple calls I had to take, so it worked out. He ain't getting better. Oh. Yeah, you might be right. Neary. You might be right. I reject any and all jizz references. No Slurpee. Well, these are the two main suspects of the Slurpee right here. Brother Yayan and Comrade Alberto. Johnny gonna hop on. Johnny ain't coming on. What if we just start hearing slurping right now? How funny would that be? Who was that? Who did it? All right, sorry. Where's Johnny been?
Marco.
What's up?
Pause, Marco.
You pause talking about dudes' mouths. Me pause. All right. Hitchens versus Haney. I'm going to go with... I don't know. I would say Hitchens, but then Haney has the experience. What? But then Haney also could be damaged goods, possibly. But Hitchens is untested. What are we doing with that one?
But Hitchens ain't no power puncher, though.
No. He hits harder than Haney, though, a little bit, no?
No.
You don't think?
Not at all.
I'm not so sure. I don't think either of them are power punches. I agree.
But I'm gonna say this. I think at 147, Devin beat him. I think he's just too big at 147.
Devin would beat him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm not sure. CJ got Haney. Australian CJ got Haney. I saw Brian Norman Jr. fight with Centillion. Haney definitely beats him. He gets hit a lot. Oh, Norman Jr. Yeah, but Norman is the kind of guy that'll take one to give one of his power joints, right? And we're pretty sure Haney won't be able to hurt him because Haney isn't known to be hitting hard. No, I didn't do the raffle. I need more. I can't raffle something off with only 8 entries. Like I could fucking sell it on eBay and get more. Rumor is Hitchens versus Haney, and it's not really 8 because 2 or 3 of those are like freebies that you guys got. Rumor is Hitchens versus Haney on Bivol versus. Oh god, I don't want to see Bivol versus Beterbiev. Like, why is that?
That's like the NyQuil card, Marco.
That's boring. Yeah, I was just thinking that, and like, why is Bivol and Beterbiev not been made already? Like these dudes are 40, or at least Beterbiev is. Like, what are they?
That's
waiting
what I think is not gonna happen.
I didn't think so either.
I mean, because like I don't get the point. Like David got the belt, why not just fight him?
Because Turkey has a boner for that fucking trilogy for some reason. That's what he wants. I don't get it either. Nobody wants to see it.
Most people felt Bivol win anyway, so I just don't see it.
Yeah, Bivol arguably won both fights. You know what I'm saying? Like he won the second fight, and the first fight I thought Beterbiev won, but I wanted Beterbiev to win, but it was close enough where it could have gone either way. I feel like. Call me MPO. Yeah, man. So I don't know, but nobody wants to see that. And you're right. Benavidez should have been fighting Bivol. Like, how big would that be for boxing fans? That'd be dope.
I think they're scared of my boy.
Who? Benavidez?
Yeah.
That's my
Even
boy.
though I think Bivol beats him though.
I don't think so. I think Benavidez is going to do what he did. Do what he did to all these guys, to fucking Boo Boo, to Plant. I think he's just walking down.
Way smaller.
Okay, but I mean, Boo Boo's tall though. Boo Boo's about Bivol's height. Yeah, he started at 54, but Turkey. Why are you talking about Turkey's boner, man? Gross.
Fruity.
I know. I said it first. You agree with which part, Wave? His picture always cracks you up. Who's that supposed to be? Now I'm gonna have to zoom in on it.
That's Thanos.
Oh, that's
Thanos.
Thanos. I thought that was Incredible
With
Hulk.
waves
With waves.
and like the side piece.
Does that look like the Incredible Hulk a little bit?
No.
Okay, whatever.
He's
Or
just missing the AirPods.
or the Thing from
Yeah,
Fantastic
okay,
Four.
I can see that one.
There we go. Stay Wavy's pick always cracks me up. Benavidez told Turkey to go fuck himself. No, he didn't.
Not literally, but basically.
He said that? How did he say it?
He just said he don't, because Turkey was trying to make him fight in Alcatraz, like the prison, but he said he didn't want to.
That is kind of weird.
He said he want to fight in Vegas.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, then the New York City event was
Yeah,
it was
like
like novelty, but it wasn't. It killed. I feel like it killed the vibe for a lot of people. Just maybe people watching at home didn't really feel the difference, but everybody else, fans, fighters, everybody, wasn't good. The problem smells terrible. Oh, Alcatraz. You want to see it? I don't know, Mo. I don't know. CJ, why don't you jump on? Go get that Arab money. Excuse me. Turkey wanted Benavidez to fight on the Bivol Benavidez 3. Oh, well, yeah, that's kind of annoying, right? Would you want to do that if you're Benavidez, to fight on their undercard when you should be fighting one of them? Narrative. Yeah, I don't know. I like Turkey's been talking about doing a fight at the Coliseum in Rome. That I like, because that's.
Nah, I mean,
What?
I just don't get it. It's like
It's generations of warriors battling to the death. Like,
if
what
ain't no
better
fans
place?
gonna be there, it defeats the purpose.
If what's going to be there?
Ain't no fans.
How do we know no fans? Because, like, have you ever been to Rome? I was there once. There's tons of space for fans to sit.
I mean, if you
Like, tons of space. Now, the thing is this. it's an ancient ruins. It's a what's historical relic or whatever. So maybe they'd be worried about it getting damaged. But thousands upon maybe even hundreds of thousands of people walk through that fucking thing every day to visit it. So you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying, if the middle of New York City was closed off, I imagine that the Rome thing would be closed off.
Nah, because that thing is an actual. It's a theater. It's an outdoor theater that obviously stopped being used thousands and thousands of years ago, but it's set up for that exact thing.
But where is it? Where is it located, Marco?
It's in Rome. In
But
Rome,
do you
in
think
Italy.
there's boxing fans like that in Rome? I don't. I find that hard to believe.
That's a good point. That's a
Like,
very good point.
All of Turkey's events, like they sound good on paper, but then when they actually come to fruition, they're like duds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a good point.
Unless the one, besides the ones in Saudi Arabia, or in like the UK or something.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. But I just like the idea because it has such a rich history of fisticuffs. Or not even. I mean, those dudes would. I think that's where they would let lions loose and let them attack. Like I think they did all kinds of crazy shit in that Coliseum, not just hand to hand.
Why is dude scared, Marco?
Who?
Dude.
Who's dude?
Because he's right. It would be a matter of time. Then it would get ugly. He's kind of right. But,
I wouldn't say shit.
Well, we can give it a try if he wants. Running Bivol, only way he knows how to win. Hit and run. Well, true. He hit and run Canelo, but lumped his shit up like instant Quaker Oats. The 5 versus 5 was really good idea. What's that mean exactly when two promoters match up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, who
I
cares?
I don't really.
Like, I don't get it. Why do people like 5 versus 5? What's enticing about that?
I think it's because like a lot of dudes are like fans of like PBC or fans of Top Rank, or they dick ride Eddie Hearn. So like to them, they're not even fans of boxing. They're like just as fans of like Eddie Hearn or Bob Arum or Al Heyman. So for them, it's like,
is that weird?
I don't know. It's like sports.
Don't you? I mean, maybe one of you guys are like that. I'm not sure, but like, it's weird to like.
I don't give a fuck, guy. As long as the fight's on, I'm gonna stream it, or I'm gonna pay for it.
Yeah. So why do people jump on like PBC, and I don't get it.
Well, like a lot of like Mexicans go for Oscar because he's Mexican, and then a lot of black dudes go for Al Heyman because that's a black boxing promoter.
Is that true? Does he have more black fighters than anything?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, not even necessarily that he only has black fighters, but it's like, oh, black man succeeding.
I mean, there's mostly black fighters as a whole, right? In boxing, I would say, right, 70% would be.
Nah, it's like
of the popular fighters, I'd say would be black. No.
Nah, I think it's Mexican and blacks.
Let's see.
No, this dude's crazy.
What do you think?
Black.
Yeah.
Black people, for sure.
I think it's mostly black people. Let's try this. Let me try to.
This guy's crazy.
Let's try and chat GBT it. Okay. What percentage of current champions, current boxing champions are black? Let's see what happens here. I misspelled boxing. Let's correct it. All right, let's see.
Misspell what?
Boxing, but I fixed it. There's a breakdown. Total recognized titles, 14 weight, 56 titles. Black champions. Give me the fucking numbers. I don't.
25%, a quarter.
Whoa.
Put Mexicans now.
Yeah, do Mexican.
All right, let's.
Or put Hispanics because they all classify as one.
No, that's cheating.
Should I do Hispanic or Mexican?
Hispanic first, then Mexican.
Mexican, bro.
Hispanic
is. Cuban,
right? Hispanic is a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, that's true because that's like a
yeah, but for blacks too, like there's like Haitians are all considered Black American, Jamaican.
Let's see here. So 25 only black people? That's crazy.
Look how we do.
Let's see. What do we got? Mexican
68. That's already higher.
Get the hell out of here. It says 17 people.
No, 13%.
Look at this dude.
What?
So 13%. So it's
what
less.
Kind of math is that?
So it's less. Damn. So it's less. Okay. Let's see. That's crazy.
What you should have done was Black Americans. But
oh, right. Champions are.
Put FBA.
Let's do.
Bro, who's timer? That's like the second time that shit go off.
There's my watch, bro. Shut up.
Let's see Asian.
Dude's at the warehouse, Marco.
Oh, you're working
I'm
right
at
now.
home. No, I'm at home.
So
Let's go. I don't know what the job is.
23%. So Asian's a little below black. So black people 25, Asian 23, Mexican 18. So what's that total?
And that's just us, Marco, like Mexican. Like for the blacks, I think you have like Errol Spence's Jamaican roots. Richard Hitchens is
bro.
Haitian. Like
Let's see
that's including all of their
black
countries.
Americans that grew up in America, bro.
Let me see my peoples, the crackers. 10% low by far.
Oh, from Europe. Yeah.
And then let me see. I didn't do
That's
Hispanic, right? Hispanic will probably be the highest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That makes sense because there's so many other races.
Let's see what we got. Damn, I thought it was way more black champions. But you know what? That's champions. What about
fighters just in general?
16%. What?
Marco, that math ain't mathing.
So maybe they don't consider Mexicans Hispanic? I don't really get it.
Oh, so you got to add the 16 with our 18 to get the 30.
Oh, here it goes. Look, here it goes. Here it goes. Title holders, nationality, Puerto Rico. So they count all these 11 Hispanic title.
Nah, that ain't right, Marco. I know 11 off the top of my head.
Yeah, it doesn't. What percentage of current? Here we go.
See, that's what I'm saying. Stay away. We got a point.
Ranked boxers are black. This I think is going to be way higher. Top rank. Let's not do champions. Let's do just like the top 10s in every. You know what I mean? 10% of top are black. 90% of non-black. Wait, what?
Crawford is only black in top 10.
It's
That's crazy.
No, that's pound for pound fighters.
Yeah, let me see of the current
Mexicans is Benavides and Bam Rodriguez.
The current
and Canelo.
Top 10 ranked. What percentage of current top 10 ranked boxers in every division? There we go. There we go. This I think should. I spelled division wrong. Whatever. This should give it. You got to word it the right way, right? Or you don't get a quick snapshot. How we could proceed? Just give me the fucking answer. Oh, they're not giving it to me. Fuckers. Pound for pound, top 10 ringside. Approximately 4 out of 5 out of 10 are black. So that's 50%. That's 50%. All right. Right? 4 out of 5. Now let's see. Are Hispanic. It's interesting. So 50% are black. I think that's going to be the highest.
Easy. Like you can't get higher than 50%.
Hey, Mo's cookie, Marco. He said Latins dominated boxing in the 60s to 80s.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hold on. So what's the fucking number? See this? Why when I put black, it only gave me a little one, but now it gave me this whole fucking thing here when I put Hispanic. Moderate presence. So what's the answer here?
10 to 20%.
10 to 20 is
that's lower than 50, brother.
Yeah, it is. So it is black. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured.
Bro, we run boxing, bro. We run every sport.
Yeah.
Y'all don't run the NBA.
Are you crazy?
The best players are European. They're Marco people. Jokic is white.
First off,
Luka Doncic.
But there's more top-rated black players in the NBA. That's what we're saying. Like, out of all of the great players, right, the ones considered all-star, we could do all-stars. Of all the all-stars, I'm pretty sure the majority of them are black.
Nah, but Marco, you're not taking into account the NBA is expanding. So, like, that's why you see more players from, like, Europe taking over. Like, Americans, who's running shit from Americans? It's just LeBron, but he's old.
Curry, Kevin Durant.
They're old, yes. These guys are 35 plus.
Halliburton, you got
but you have a point. Like Jokic is considered the best player, and then you could argue
Luka Doncic,
Lucas,
and Victor Wembanyama. He's from France. Like most of the
Greek freak, he's Greek.
Yeah, he's from
they're black though.
Yeah, they are black by DNA. And DNA matters.
The MVPs are Luka Doncic. He's white. The Joker's white.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who else?
But like, I mean, and it's crazy because like back in the day, obviously, but this is before they allowed black people to fight. Like it was all white. Like 19.
I'm just saying though. I better name another white player.
Steve Nash.
He played 12 years ago.
Nash, yeah, he played when I was watching.
Dirk Nowitzki.
That was a long time ago.
This guy's
Pau Gasol.
He's not white. He's Hispanic. Actually.
No, Oh yeah, he's from Spain, but that's European though, not South. To me, Hispanic. To
He
me,
speaks Spanish.
yeah, but Hispanic. And tell me if I'm wrong, people. Isn't Hispanic more like not Europe, like everywhere except Europe?
Spain is in Europe?
Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Yep. It's not like and I mean, look, Mexico is Central America, right? Technically, but the majority of the Hispanic countries, correct me if I'm wrong, are in South America, right? The majority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J Bone Capone, you want to jump in? The link is there. You Matacone motherfucker. Yeah, that's crazy.
This dude said power star.
And what percentage of world champion boxers in the entire history of pugilism have been Bulgarian?
Ain't the dude from Bulgaria, wasn't he a champion?
Who? Oh, yeah, I think he just won at 44 years old. Won some bullshit like interim regional intercontinental.
That's why you got to stick with the Ukrainian side.
Hey Marco, when you get like your gloves like to raffle off, like can you choose like a black fighter, Hispanic fighter? How come you haven't got like no Fernando Vargas stuff?
This
Well,
is
he's
a black
terrible.
and a Hispanic right here. Victor Ortiz and Flizoid. I mean, Vargas is like only
You know he wasn't that good, right?
nobody, only you. Like I would get like a real like a Chavez or somebody that would really, because
Eric
I know you like
Morales.
Vargas, but
Yeah, somebody like him.
I need a lot of people to like it so they could fucking raffle it.
This dude said Fernando Vargas.
Vargas.
That's a legend, Marco. I'm gonna die on that hill.
I mean,
Ain't he from Cali?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's from
Oxnard.
Now
Yeah,
look,
that's-
he might be a legend to Mexican fight, and is he even considered Mexican to the real Mexicans?
Yes.
He is, because they don't consider
He not even a real
American-born
Mexican.
Mexicans, right?
No, he's Raza. We claim him.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. I remember when De La Hoya fought Chavez, the hardcore Mexicans were like, "Nah, that's an American. Fuck De La Hoya. Chavez is the real,
Well, yeah, because when it's like Mexico from like the motherland from Mexico, then we like the Mexicans, like the older generation are gonna rock with them. But
Yeah, I mean, but I would get Vargas if more people, like I knew people would raffle it, but like besides you, I don't think anybody would give a fuck, at least in this community. So, I don't want to do that. I'm even having a problem getting this off. I thought more people, but I got these grants coming in, man. You guys are gonna love those old school, brand new shits. Oof. Those shits were hard to get, but I got them.
What color are they?
They're 8-ounce black grants, but you could even see the way the grant's written. It's like different, looks different than as it. I got to figure out how old it is, but it might be like 10 to 15 years old, like maybe even 20 years old. I'm not sure. I got to figure it out, but yeah, those are dope. Then of course you're gonna rock with the Marvin Hagler ones, right, Ian?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
My God.
Word up. I don't know if I'm gonna get that WBC wristband thing. I might. When De La Hoya fought Vargas, I think Vargas was considered the more Mexican of the two. Yes, but that was his angle. He was, and I don't understand why. Like, you know what that reminds me of? When Ali fought Frazier. Somehow, Ali had all the black people on his side when Frazier's fucking darker than Ali.
You don't understand.
I don't. Explain to me.
He was like the man of the people.
Yeah, but his whole thing was like you and Uncle Tom. He was trying to make him like Ali was trying to seem like he's blacker.
He was just saying stuff to get people on his side.
But it worked.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's crazy because Joe Frazier came from the hood. He was a real like he was darker skin. Like how is he less black than Ali?
Ali always just spoke up for the people, and it was always for the cause.
Okay. Well, and this the same thing with Vargas and De La Hoya. I feel like Vargas somehow just made the Mexican people, the Mexican Americans connect with him, even though they're both fucking Mexican American. Maybe because De La Hoya was like a pretty boy.
He was a pretty boy.
Yeah, he was like a superstar.
Maybe that's what it was, but like
yeah, and then De La Hoya, not to cut you off, Marco, he also was like super mainstream. He was like fucking white bitches. So like Vargas had a Mexican girl. So
they were actually real good friends, which is why Frazier took it so hard. Yeah. What up, Zip Up? Bro, what's going on in the chat? I don't know, my man. We're just wilding out. Yeah, but that was to me crazy. That was crazy that he was able to turn, even George Foreman. They had George Foreman like that in Africa when they fought. He had the Africans fucking making George almost feel like George Foreman's not
I
black.
think the African thing because he was just way more popular.
Yeah, and he was charismatic, you know. But the George Foreman, so those two fighters are interesting to me because George Foreman is so Ali is the ultimate example of charisma, being loud, doing things outside the ring. Now he also did civil rights. He was a different level, but in general, he's the ultimate example of how people can get popular in boxing from doing shit outside the ring. Foreman was the antithesis of that, the ultimate example of how a fighter can get hugely popular and almost just from his in-the-ring performance. Like there's only a few fighters I could think of that were global superstars that never talked or did any kind of antics outside the ring. Foreman, Sonny Liston, Mike Tyson, maybe Hagler. Tyson went crazy after. But when he was champion during his prime, he was a soft-spoken, quiet kid, and he was a fucking superstar. So he wasn't famous because of the crazy shit he did outside the ring at that point. But you're right. At a certain point, he did do crazy shit outside the ring. Am I missing anybody? Would Hagler fall into that? I mean, some of the older historic.
I'm not sure.
Huh?
So I'm not sure either.
We need another Rumble in the Jungle or something. Shit. I mean, I was hoping Ali's son, but he's not son, excuse me, grandson, but he's, you know,
he's kind of.
He's all right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't even know what weight class he in.
Me neither. 47, 54, something like that.
I think he's like a light heavyweight.
No. He's not. He's not. Definitely.
Not that big.
Middleweight.
You looked it up? Let me look it up.
No, I just I remember seeing him.
Let's see. His last fight was at middleweight, exactly. So yeah, he's
160.
He was 157 technically, but yeah, he's 160. Yeah, MPO knows. He is, what is that? A trash?
Trash, yeah.
Foreman, I love Mo knows his shit. Foreman said he got heat from the black community for not being more outspoken at the Olympics in Mexico City like the other dudes. Oh. But look, Foreman's one of those few guys. He didn't need to talk. You know, better Biev is one of those. He's not a global star, but you know, his knockouts did the talking for him.
I think that spicy shit is good in boxing though, Marco. Like, you know, like I don't agree with Floyd. You know, he was fighting on our holidays, you know, because he knows our people support the most, and he knew that would get under our skin. So I like when there's that kind.
And he beat y'all every time.
He did. He beat all the Mexicans that he fought. It was smart.
He lost to Castillo.
I agree. Nah, I thought he lost to Castillo too.
That dude was Puerto Rican.
Castillo's Puerto Rican.
Dude drank too much Slurpees, Marco. Like gave him a brain freeze.
Yeah, it's Alberto, Danny.
He beat the Bex, like
why
one of the
is
best
that?
Mexicans of all time.
When I put you guys on here, why doesn't it show your names on the screen? Like I see them in the backstage. That's weird.
You have to let us host the meeting.
Nah. Usually when people come up at the bottom, it'll say like Yayin or it'll say Alberto or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me see. No, it doesn't do it at all. Weird.
It used to, because when I used to call in, it would show like my name at the bottom.
Right. That's
so
what I'm
you're
saying.
right.
Exactly. Maybe there's a setting I have to hit or something. Floyd had a very tough fight with Maidana. I hate that when people say Maidana beat him and who's the other one?
Oscar.
Oh, and Cotto. I've heard Cotto,
yeah.
Oscar, Maidana. They didn't beat him. Oscar, it was close though. People forget how
Maidana
close.
was close.
Yeah. You didn't pay the bill. Shut up, Johnny. Johnny. You know what Johnny does with his hairline? He goes under a sewing machine. It goes. No? All right. I thought that was funny. Roger Mayweather made his career fighting Mexican fighters at the LA Forum. So Roger was the first that did all that, the sombrero shit, right?
Oh.
Roger. I'm pretty sure his uncle. What the fuck?
See?
Oh, that's my joke. That was for my
joke.
joke.
That was for your joke. Sorry,
that was good.
Delay.
It was a little delayed, but that would have been good. That would have been good if you did it right after. Yeah, Roger was the
I don't
king.
play about Johnny.
J-Bone. Oh, Alberto is the caller. Okay, I'm all caught up now. But Maidana was dirty as fuck, biting gloves. He was. You remember Floyd screamed like a bitch? He went ah.
Yeah, remember I think he had but Adrian Broner. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was being dirty, but Victor Ortiz was the fucking dirtiest. Great show, John.
He was kind of trash too.
How was the? Did you guys watch? How was the Lampley thing? It was good.
Yeah, it was good. Mo almost made Lampley cry with his super chat question.
What was it?
Damn, I forgot, but it was good.
Yeah, what was the question? He bit my fucking goddamn hand. Is that what he said? He's like, he bit me, and then I remember the ref looked. He's like, I don't see a bite. Fight. Like, what else could you do? You know what I mean? That's why they need instant replay. That should have been something where it's like, hold on, look at the tape, boom, give him a warning, take a point off, whatever. That shit shouldn't just slide. No other sport does it do that. You know what I'm saying? If Steph Curry was jumping to shoot a three and kicking somebody in the nuts on purpose, they wouldn't just let it go because the ref didn't catch it. But, whatever. He asked about Big George. Oh, that'll do it. Alberto cried when he heard Jim speaking Spanish. Yo, Clarissa's all over you like a cheap suit.
You don't even speak Spanish.
Alberto, you speak Spanish, don't you?
See.
Yeah, you got to give us a little more than that.
What do you want me to say?
Say, I don't know, just, well, whatever.
¿Qué quieres que diga?
Okay, I think he speaks it. I could just tell the way.
He took Spanish one.
He took Spanish in high school. I asked Jim about George Foreman's passing. Yeah, and
Hey,
they don't forget they worked together, so it was like a close relationship.
Does Mo speak Spanish?
Mo?
Nah, Mo's a potro.
Mo, no, he does. I think Mo said he speaks 3 languages: Spanish, English,
And Hindu.
Portuguese.
That was David. David Garcia said that.
That was good. He does look Indian. That was good. Look who it is. J-Bone Capone.
The Nizzler.
What up?
Jay Nizzle.
Johnny.
Jay Nizzle.
What's good? What's going on, chat?
What's up, Nizzle? I heard you had the old man legend on your show. How'd that go?
Oh man, phenomenal, bro. It's one of those that I'll never forget, man. It was great. The dude is deep, bro. He's real. I mean, we almost made him cry a couple times. The chat cooked up some questions. I think somebody asked one about Foreman or something like that, and almost got him over the edge.
Hey, man. I mean, because it's fresh. Foreman still. You know what I mean? Still.
Shout out to all of y'all that were rocking out, man. It was legendary, man. It was legendary.
Alberto's uncle. Oh, Clarissa's saying you look like Alberto's uncle.
Clarissa says something in the chat that was super funny.
She's good.
I forget what it was.
She's funny. She don't play. Oh, we just lost Yayan. Here, I'll be right back.
Who was that? Yeah, who was that? On the top.
That's me, Johnny.
No, I know it's you, but who else was on here before I got on?
Oh, I think it was Yellow Yeon.
He said yellow.
Yellow man, that's what I call him.
Yayan? That was Yayan? Okay. All right. That's what's up. What's going on, Alberto? Thanks for rocking out, man. It was a great show, man.
Yeah, I put it in the comments. I was like, I didn't know if you got a chance to see it. I was like, Johnny, you can retire now because that's like the pinnacle. I don't know how it can get better than that.
No, bro, we working. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. That's what motivates me. But you're right. Cal Mempo said, I was a little nervous, man, before this one. I ain't gonna lie. And I never usually get nervous, but I mean, we're talking about a legend here, somebody who I idolized growing up, You
couldn't tell, Johnny. You did excellent. I couldn't tell you
in the
had
beginning.
Nervous energy.
I was a little nervous in the beginning, but then I would say about 3 or 4 minutes in, once we started talking, I got, I was back to normal.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss? You're back to what happened before you got?
I said I usually don't get nervous or anything before these interviews, but I was a little shaken up before this one. I ain't gonna lie. You're talking about a guy who I grew up listening to my entire life.
The first time I interviewed Roy, I felt the same way. I was like,
see what I'm saying?
I was like I was talking. I'm like this.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt.
And with us, right? Because it shoots you back, and you get all these memories. Because we've been hearing his voice since how long?
dude, I mean, growing up in my mom's house, them doing fight part, my stepfather and everybody doing fight parties. This is all you heard. I mean, the voice of boxing. Like, for me to be sitting there conversing with him, and he was just as real as real. He said that Roy Jones. So we talked about Roy Jones, and he said Roy Jones, the best compliment he ever got from Roy Jones is Roy Jones said you are real, recognizes real. Real knows real. Like Roy Jones told that to him. He said they're still friends. I asked him if they keep in touch with each other. He said, he tries to or whatnot, but they got, Roy Jones has a busy schedule.
I met Lampley when I was doing press work for Garcia and Haney last year.
Right, we talked about that card.
And he was nice, but he seemed a little, I don't know, he was a little standoffish with me, a little bit.
Nah,
like I didn't get the but he wasn't rude, but he was kind of like maybe he doesn't like white people. I don't know.
He said maybe he doesn't like white people.
You never know. These fucking gringos be wilding out.
Who we got back on the panel? That's Yayin.
Yayin, and you missed it earlier. I'm gonna have to fill you in, Johnny. So I'm doing a live this afternoon.
Okay.
Right? I'm doing a live. We're talking, and out of nowhere we hear this.
The hell is that?
Somebody was slurping. It sounded like they had a big gulp and they were fucking tearing it up. And then everybody on the chat, because I had let in like 7 or 8 people, and they all started laughing, like, what kind of dude slurps? We're talking to a bunch of men about boxing. What the fuck? And they started going off. So I think we call it Slurpgate. Nobody admitted who did it. All of them were there. They all said they didn't. So the community narrowed it down to Yayin or Alberto. That's what they think.
No, Wavy or Yayin.
Nah, it was you.
Yayin watched the show, and you can see whoever's making.
They didn't do it right. No, Yayin showed me a replay, and when the slurp goes on, nobody's shit lights up. Wavy's talking, so his stays lit up, but it can't be him because it's as he's talking, it goes off.
Man, I'm gonna just say this. I sent a video to Marco that literally shows us Alberto, but he don't want to. He just act like he don't see it.
I just played it, and you want me to play it again? You don't see his
play
shit.
It again, Marco.
Bro. This guy's blind.
Yo, Yayan, what's good, bro? It's the first time I talked to you, man.
What's up, man? I'll play it again. Let's see. All
right, chilling, bro.
Here it is. So here it is.
Well, you
and I'm gonna.
Point, right?
That's Alberto's thing.
You're not gonna see it like this. It's glaring off your computer screen.
You heard that?
Yeah.
And it didn't go off. Nobody's went off. So I don't know who it is, but that was some serious slurping.
So you want to tell Johnny about the bet?
What?
Did you want to tell Johnny about the bet?
We have a bet. Now we have to figure out if Alberto is going to honor this. The bet is Zepeda, Mexican. Alberto, Mexican. Shakur, black, mostly. Yayin, black, mostly. Yayin goes for Shakur. Alberto, of course, goes for Zepeda. Whoever wins, right? So if Zepeda wins, Alberto is promised to go and cam up. If Zepeda loses. Now, if Shakur loses, Yayin, this is a great deal. We'll send Alberto $100. So Yayin loses 100, or Alberto has to cam up. Those are the 2 consequences.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. It's a great deal for Alberto because go on cam for a little bit. And remember, Alberto, you can't be this shit. Hey, it's me, everybody.
Yeah, but
you gotta back the fuck up.
Going on cam for Alberto is like, dude, it's like $1 million, man. It's like
he hasn't done it.
Should I ask for more chili, Johnny?
What?
No, you already made the bet. You can't ask for more nothing. Bet's done.
Johnny might have a point. That ruins like my whole facade.
You can't be an Indian better.
What facade?
Oh, and wait.
I mean, no,
guys, there was a third element to this, which we just realized, and she's right there. She said if Alberto ever cams up, she will too. So by default, we're going to see Clarissa too.
She said that?
Clarissa, did you not say that? You said if Alberto cams up, you will too. Did you not?
She's going to moonwalk that, Johnny. And Marco.
Moonwalk?
Damn,
she's going to moonwalk it back.
Oh, let's see. That's what she said. Let's see if she answers. She totally said that. So by default, That's a second layer. She will.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
he said it. She will.
Mm.
There we go.
She said,
So-
"We know Yan will pay, but it's on Alberto."
We know Yan will pay. Yep. Nah, Alberto, we got to be honest. The
He
community
has
is
to
sure
honor
that
that.
you're going
Come
to
on,
honor the
man.
bet.
Come on, you gotta honor that, bro.
Yeah,
He
that's my palabra, homie.
What's that mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's his
That's my
word,
word.
bro. Man,
My
only
word
got,
is bond
what do they say? Man only have his word in his balls.
and his testicles. Yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
I also got a
We're
meatball.
not sure if you're a man or not, bro.
What'd you say, Ian?
We're not sure if you're a man, so yeah, we'll see though.
Man, come on, bro.
I didn't understand what he said. It was too low.
Unless you're not a man.
Oh, okay. Hey, yo, Jose Maidana still got clapped. Stay salty. What the fuck does that mean?
He arguing with somebody in chat.
Oh, Maidana got fucked. Yeah, Maidana did lose. He gave him a good challenge. You know, it was a competitive fight. You were
What fight?
Maidana and Floyd, the first one.
Oh, that was a fun fight. It was a fun fight.
How is
But
that not a fair bet?
you got some boo-boos coming in talking about Maidana and Cotto and De La Hoya all beat Floyd. I don't agree. That's how good he was. The close fights, people got to be like, nah, he lost. Nah, those were just close.
You know what it was? Cotto won some rounds. And we were used to not seeing Floyd lose any rounds, but he won a few rounds, and obviously the aggression of Maidana and the pressure made that fight fun.
Yo, look at Clarissa. Alberto, is that true? Are you a tatted up cholo?
Nah. Hey, but Marco, I'm actually be up in Sacramento where Gappy's at. He's talking so much shit.
Oh,
we can get it cracking.
This the one busted grape in the fruit fight, man.
I don't know, man. I don't promote that shit.
Y'all just need to do something to get this shit
Johnny,
over.
that's what I'm trying to just dude had a racist phone call.
You want to thump. That's what it is. You want to thump and get it over with?
Yeah, I'll bring the gloves to the shelter.
To the shelter?
Nah, honestly, I don't like this is all fun. Is that him? Did he just jump right in? No, it didn't. It's vlogs. Vlogs, it says device is not connected, so I cannot let you join because it's
vlogs on Android.
He's trying to join, but it won't let me. Nah, this is all funny when we talk about it, but in real life, I don't know. We're too old for that shit, man. You guys, I wouldn't want to see that even if you guys both really wanted to do it. There's no need for that.
But he feels a certain type of way about me. I feel a certain way about him. We're not gonna shoot each other. We're just gonna throw the ones. You know what I mean?
How do you know? How do you know those things? Those things escalate.
I mean, we'll do it in front of a police station or some shit. I don't know.
Well, okay. You know what? If you would do it fairly and it'll end the beef. Like you
exactly.
You dap it up, then I'm down.
But what I don't understand is why does it have to be physical? Like why you just guys can't get on the camera or get on the panel and just talk it out? Why does it have to be physical?
He's just gonna filibuster me, Johnny.
That was my first point as well.
You guys don't even know each other like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what's funny, Johnny? He started all this because I think he didn't like my Haney comment. Like he's so pro Haney, he got mad that I said that Haney was shot after the Ryan fight.
No, you said something about black fighters, bro. I remember.
Yeah, nah, Alberto, you stir the pot. Come on. Let's not act like you were just sitting there all innocent and he just jumped on you. Because I even remember when you guys came on and you both hosted with me for the Tank and Roach fight, and you guys were doing great. You were cool. Then at the end, you threw in a comment even after CJ was like, "Yo, I know we go at it, but it's all love." Blah blah. He was being cool, and you still said something shitty. So you
Marco, I just said, dude was calling a live fight party without the fight on.
I know,
that's not crazy.
When two people are being cool with each other, there's no reason at the very end to throw in some shit like that for no like. It's not like he was coming at you.
Nah, but he was like, "What happened? What happened?" After every play, I'm like, "Fam, we're trying to enjoy the fight, and you asking what happened."
All right. Well, Johnny, that's your boy.
Who?
Alberto.
Everybody's my boy.
Remember we used to do that shit back in the day? Yo, that's your boy.
Yo, that's your boy, bro.
Is that a New York thing, or do you guys do that everywhere?
This is everywhere.
No, we did that shit in New York all the time.
Yep. Vlogs, it is not working. It still says device is not connected. So I don't know what to do. Do what you E-Rock.
Dude got the Obama phone.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, man, he's made all these roofs. He needs to get a better phone. CJ was asking them to describe it to him. Oh, Okay, look, it was a little weird but he was boycotting it on some like principle shit. That's okay. That's his prerogative. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, we did it everywhere. Yeah, we used to always do that. Who was that dude that yells, "Whose man's is this?"
I still use that shit.
Trayvon something. What's his name? Some shit like that.
I use that shit with the family and everything. Even my wife. One time, I don't remember where we were. We were hanging out with friends, whatever.
Wait, hold
my
on a
wife said
second.
something. My wife said something. I was like, "Yo, whose man's is this, bro?"
Hold on a second. Johnny saying the N-word around me off camera. That's my Puerto Rican brethren. Damn,
When did
Johnny?
I say that?
Damn, Johnny? You dropped the N-word?
No. When?
Damn, Johnny!
I don't remember that. When was that? Wavy?
Maybe he's joking.
He's
You
got
don't
to be
strike me
joking.
as the kind of dude who uses the N-word, but who knows?
When I was growing up with my boys and stuff, remember I'm from New York. Yeah, we used to, but I don't remember ever saying it on the airwaves or anything like that. I would only
Puerto
say that to
Ricans
like
got the
boys I know
pass.
forever.
Puerto Ricans had the pass coming up. I don't know if they do anymore. That's not my department.
And I would only say that to people that I've known for years and years and years.
Right.
Like I'm cool with. Yeah.
But yeah. Dude is so racist. He sees a black guy outside training for a marathon and assumes he's homeless. Just admit it. I'd respect that more. Oh, Jesus. CJ, he's just trying to rally you up. Who cares if he did?
Alberto's. I mean, he's told me he's not racist.
Oh my god.
Well, you know.
I'm just he's done this, called in. It was like, yo, I just want to give my side of it one time. I remember and he said, yo, I'm not racist.
Yo, Johnny, I think we can go live together, but here's the problem. YouTube will let us both go live together where we both get the views. It's mutually beneficial, but we can't. I don't think we can use StreamYard for it. That's the problem.
So, yeah, but then what can we use?
We just it's on YouTube. So the only thing we wouldn't be able to do, like we couldn't just basically just do this, how it pulls up these comments, but we can still read them. I mean, maybe we should try that one time. This way we both get a little piece of the pie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not a technology guy though, so you'd have to figure that shit out.
I believe I start it, then I invite you, but then it streams from your channel like you're doing your own live.
I think you can share a stream,
but it's only 2 people at a time, I believe. Like you can go live with 2 people, and then literally we both get.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, check it out. But I'm pretty sure that could be done.
Yeah, I gotta look that up.
CJ versus Alberto. Okay. Marco, you hear T.O. on TBV? I wasn't on, but I was told about it, that he was like...
I jumped off before he came on.
Yeah, they were on with Bill Haney yesterday for like...
I was on.
What's that?
I was the reason why Brian Norman Sr. came on.
Oh, dope.
I told Bill Haney asked me who should Devin Haney fight, and I said, absolutely, I want him to fight Brian Norman Jr. And I want him to fight him next. And, you know, Bill Haney in typical Bill Haney fashion, you know, he kind of stirred the pot, changed the whole, well, you know, who else does he want to fight? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what difference does it make? I just told you he wants to fight Devin Haney.
Right. We
would love for you to move up and get that smoke. I know he wants that fight. So whatever. So Brian Norman Sr. was hearing it. He jumped on.
That's dope. This is up next. When am I making another legend video? What do you mean? Like one of my shorts about legends? Or... I'm assuming that's what you mean.
Did you read Mo's comment?
What's that?
Did you read Mo's comment?
Mo's comment, I did not. Is it all the way up?
This like
which one?
Marco, this one. Marco, or you? Yeah, that's what I talked about hopping on Johnny's. So I was just telling Johnny we can go live together. This way we both.
So you doing one at like 6 a.m. or whenever it is?
I am.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be up at 6.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
You ain't gonna do that shit.
Here's what I'm gonna do. When I sell this comedy club, right, and when I'm done with this shit, and this
I thought you had a buyer already.
I have people interested, Johnny, but what we could talk about this off air. I don't really want to put it all out there, but nothing is no official anything yet. Just a bunch of interests, and then it shit fades. It's real frustrating, you know. And the clock's kind of ticking. So.
No, I just remember you saying one time you had a meeting.
Yeah. Oh, I've had tons of meetings.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? And real good prospects. And there's still shit, but nothing. But once this is done, and I'm gonna really focus even more time to this. This will be like my, you know, full time. And then at that point, I'd wake up at 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that.
I still don't believe you. But anyhow. I'm not an early person, but I am going to do it for this fight, obviously.
Wavy.
It's your boy.
Wavy. When
Yeah,
did Johnny
that's
say
my
the
guy.
N-word to you? Talk to us.
Yo, I don't remember
Yo.
saying that.
Johnny, you get
Mr.
the N-word
Slurpy.
pass, my nigga. You're Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Ricans are niggas, bro. You can say nigga whatever you
know,
want,
but
bro.
I know I've heard that before, and I appreciate that. But have I ever? I don't think I ever have, though. On
Johnny,
any
Johnny, we was at the strip club in Orlando, and you was saying nigga all night, bro. You know
Oh,
what I'm
he's just
saying?
making
Like it's
shit up.
cool, gang.
See, now I know you capping because strip club, me?
He trying to get him divorced.
His
Word,
I just saw his wife's
word.
head
Yeah, I'm
pop in.
just
She's like,
trolling,
"What?"
bro. I'm
Bro
trolling,
said
bro.
Orlando.
Wavy, chill out,
Let me
bro.
tell you something. I'm the
You're
dude
gonna
that
see a hand slap Johnny upside his head.
I'm the dude that I be working those fights in Orlando, right? And there's a spot right in the same vicinity called the Stadium Club, which is badass. You know, it's like a state of the art, 2 floors, TV, sports bar. Ness knows about it. Ness been there.
Type
And
shit.
everybody wants to go there for the after. Yo, let's go there after. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm tired. I'm this, I'm that. I'm too old for that. You know, I want to go home. And they make fun of me all the time. So if I don't go to the Stadium Club, I know I didn't go to the freaking strip club with you.
You know the wife ain't playing that shit, bro.
Nah, mine is neither.
Nah, she not even really like that, to be honest with you. She cool, but it's just me, yo. I'd rather just come home.
I've never
man.
been in strip clubs, even when I was single.
Oh,
I'm
when I was young, hell yeah.
not gonna just. I wasn't.
Nah, I feel
I'm
you.
not just
Well,
touching.
I didn't. I wasn't one of them dudes that lived in the strip club, but yeah, I've been.
Nah, for me, it was about if I get it, I want it to be because of the fucking game, not because. Nah, fuck that. I always, you know what I'm saying. Even the girls, everybody knew that there was girls like that. Everybody would hit up and all that, like your boys. I would stay away from that because I wanted. I want to make. You know, I'm a fighter. I want to fight. I want to get it because of the skill, not because it's just laying there.
You never paid the bill for the love.
Nah.
Little lap
Yo,
dance,
who's at the
little
soccer
lap
game?
dance,
I mean,
little
Bro
lap
playing
dance.
Madden.
can a white South African say the N word? No, considering South Africa still had apartheid until not too long ago.
Nah,
about
see, me and
Egyptian?
Johnny, we live in South Florida, and all the Puerto Ricans in South Florida say the N-word because, like, we grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, my barber is Puerto Rican. You feel me? Like, all the Puerto Ricans I know say nigga, bro. Like, I consider them niggas to me. Like, I look at Puerto Ricans like
fucking
I look at black people.
Fucking Jersey Bob, he's a teacher. He says some of the white boys in his school say the N-word and they're cool with it. As long as they're like,
oh wow.
Yeah. I was like, damn, Jersey's different, huh?
I'm from Broward in South Florida. Broward, like, there definitely is white boys that say nigga, but only certain ones, you feel me? Like, if you grow up around black people, like you from our neighborhood, you get a pass, but not everybody though.
Right.
You know
What up,
I'm saying?
Mikhail?
My closest
What's
friends
up,
growing up,
fellas?
bro. My brothers growing up, you know, I grew up around, you know, Hispanics and blacks my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so those are my brothers, those are my peoples.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, I always tell the story, but like when I was coming up, you know, anybody from the hood could say it, but I still never said it because I just felt like a fucking cornball. Like, just I don't know, it felt weird coming out of my mouth. Like I never did that shit. But back in the day, they didn't give a fuck in New York. Like anybody from the hood, that was kind of the credential.
Yeah, it wasn't
Right.
really anything to frown
That's
upon.
the credential right there. You gotta get the pass. You gotta get the ghetto pass. You
Right.
good.
But yeah,
The ghetto.
Kyle, man, where you been at?
Kyle, my guy.
I've been on vacation, man. I've been on vacation.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Nah, it wasn't that nice. Them amenities was terrible.
Where'd you go?
Tri-County.
Yeah.
It's a jail?
It wasn't a planned vacation. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I ain't playing it.
Did you go? Oh, really? Yo, that's what I
But so that's county jail.
Yeah, he's about that's the case. Yeah.
did you really go there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
He's been MIA for a little bit, and then all of a
I'm
sudden I
surprised,
saw
though,
him
'cause
pop
you
up on the
seem like-
TVB channel. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where you been, bro?
I'm surprised though, man, because I feel like you're on the straight and narrow. I felt like.
I am on the straight and narrow. It ain't no charges. Ain't nothing crazy. Like not like back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Some shit can't be helped, bro. Unfortunately.
Is it a type of shit where like they know you there because of your past? So
Nah. It's just
Nah.
women, bro. They got the power. They got the world in their hands these days.
Okay. What up, vlogs? Oh wait, did I add him? There he is. What's up, E-Rock?
What's going on?
What up, Chad?
They
What's
kept his
going on,
shirt.
Cattle?
Burgess said they kept
I got
his
my shirt on, man. You can't see it. I always got a shirt on.
Sure.
Pause.
That's crazy though. I always wanted. Would you interview Larry Merchant? Yeah, you probably would if you could, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
He annoys.
But
the
he
fuck
like 95 years old, man.
out of me. Well, Lampley's not that much younger.
Man.
Lampley's not 94 years old.
He must be in his 80s, right? I
He
would
like
guess.
70.
He looks. Let me tell you something, man. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all saw the interview, right? On the y'all
He's
guys on the panel.
76. Okay. Uh-huh.
This dude's memory is insane. Like
Sharp.
he'll remember 1969, the date, where the venue, and this and that. It was like, yo, his memory is just, it's off the charts, bro.
Damn.
I can't remember shit that happened 3 months ago sometimes.
My
And
father at
this dude
76 was dying of Alzheimer's. Like, that's great that he said, you know what I mean?
Man, he was, when he was breaking down and telling them stories, it was like he had everything down to the way the room felt. He was like the feeling in the room, like he was like a story.
How'd you get in touch with him, Johnny?
I reached out, bro. You know,
Man, Johnny got the plug.
there's some people that know who I am, Marco.
Okay, I didn't. Jesus, whoa, take it easy.
Marco, like, how you doing? Hello.
I definitely didn't say it like that. First off,
Hey,
Nah,
Johnny, he trying to find out who the plug is.
Oh no, I have a
Found out
connection
who
with
the plug is,
him.
right?
I can get Lampy on. I just
Johnny's
I don't
the
know.
plug. That's who's
I don't
the
really
plug.
like doing interviews anymore, as I told you.
I'll be
guys.
hustling, bro. I'll be hustling, man. I'll be working behind the scenes, man.
I only did the Coach Kenny interview because those guys have been so quiet lately. I wanted to get what I mean.
Yeah.
But generally, I don't really fuck with the interviews. But it is fun though. Like when you get like there's been certain people at Johnny, like you said, that you get on and you're like from your childhood or from your past. It's like it means something to you. So that's
check it out though, Marco. I think you'll like it, man. I mean, you go way back too, man. Check it out. And the dude gave me like it wasn't even how long did I had him on? Like an hour and a half, right?
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Yeah, and he was in no rush to get off either. I could have had him on there for 3 hours, but I didn't want to be rude.
Some of the guys are like that. You notice that? Like some of them you could tell they want to get off, and some you could tell they'll just chill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can read you gotta know how to read the room.
Yeah.
You gotta read the audience, man. You gotta read the audience.
Now to me, like when I did Roy, when I did Tommy Hearns, it was pretty dope.
Those are good ones, bro.
This is Ike Ibiabuchi was dope to me. I like doing that one.
Yeah. Heavyweight.
That was dope. I'm trying to think of like fucking, Vargas was actually kind of cool at the time. Shane Mosley was dope. There's been a bunch, man. There's been a bunch. Christy Martin to me I enjoyed that.
I did a Christy Martin. That was dope.
She's sweet. Yeah, I like her.
Yeah. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I've done a lot, man, and it's hard for me to pick, but this is definitely gonna be up there. Yeah, this is gonna be up there for me for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, he says is he promoting his book?
No.
We talked about his book. It wasn't that wasn't why.
That's what Marco
of course. I mean, I know the deal too. I'm gonna play the part. He sent me a book. He autographed it.
That's dope.
Yeah. It's a dope book.
Y'all need to interview Shields. I've interviewed Clarissa Shields.
I'm trying to get her on, man, but you know the deal. Sometimes when they know you rock this much with the boxing voice,
that's not true. I've been on. I interviewed her and I was on Boxing Voice. She didn't give a shit.
Okay, how long ago was that?
Within a year, I think I interviewed her. Maybe a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I even hit her up.
I'm working on it, but it's a little harder than I thought it would be.
I hit her up one day because I was on the Boxing Voice. We were talking about her, and I didn't know their history. I go, "Yo, Clarissa, I'm on the Boxing Voice right now. Why don't you jump in?" She goes, "Nah, that light-skinned dude is a hater." Talk about Ness.
Yeah, but now you got to talk. Now you got to think about two-tone adds to that.
Does he say nasty shit about her? I thought banger.
He makes raps about her.
Bro, he made a whole diss track.
Yeah. So now it's double.
Pretty fire, by the way.
Now it's a little different.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not even a raffle off the book. Now I'm keeping this one, man. I got it. This one is mine.
What up, Pound for Pound King?
Pound for Pound King. What's going on?
This is my question. How much money you think she making off these last couple fights, these last little Detroit ventures they've been on? Like, you think she really eating?
Nah. That's why I think the one bad move she made was instead of asking to fight Jake Paul, like try and get on his shit. Look how he takes care of these female fighters.
I absolutely agree.
I mean, he does, but they gotta be doing something. They can't be losing money to keep putting these fights on.
She's
And
prideful.
the leader promotions is not huge.
Look at the WNBA. Like they lose money, but the NBA makes money, so it kind of offsets it. It's like an investment, I guess. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's the lead is small promotion. So I'm like, how are they pulling this off if they're not pulling in no money? It's not like they have anybody else on Salida that's like she's the breadwinner over there.
Yeah, Dimitri's my man. I know him personally, and you're right. He's not a big promotion company, but he co-promotes. Maybe at some point she'll bounce because she's losing money splitting it with him. But who knows?
So she's her own boss over there,
right?
To make $1 million, she's got to at least have a purse of like 1.6 mil. You got to think after fees, promotion.
They keep 30% roughly.
That's what I'm saying. So fees, promotion, sanctioning fees, obviously for
roughly 30%
that she has. So you would have to think at least 1.6 is my guesstimation.
Well, whatever 30% is, what's 30% of a mil?
That'd be a purse for her to go home with $1 million. So this is why I'm saying you got Amanda and Katie that are making what $7-8 million bucks.
Damn, MPOs being mad racist. I mean, racist to the Jews.
Oh, that's racist.
Might have a point, but whatever. That's a whole different story.
What do you say about Jewish people?
He's Jewish. That's why he's.
Oh, he said he's Jewish.
Yeah, because he's talking about like how she doesn't make money, and he's basically saying it's because her promoter's a Jew.
Okay, I get it.
It's in Detroit. She's making $500K tops.
Hey, is it true she got offered to be in the undercard of Katie and Amanda?
Yeah,
that's true. How do we know that?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's true, but that was that came out of Jake's mouth that he offered. I don't know. Who knows?
And
when
she
he says
declined it, something like that.
Yeah,
Cool
she
Breeze
all over that. She should have listened though.
Cool Breeze says she made 1.5 her last fight.
Hell no.
That was she cleared?
I don't believe she. No, and that was the one where she fought the girl who the tall
Perkins.
one.
Yeah, Perkins.
Nah,
yeah.
I don't believe that.
Nah, the Little Caesars arena was empty. I remember watching it.
Little Caesars.
But that's the thing though. Like it's not a club level fight, so if it doesn't sell, she's not getting paid off if it sells or not. She's getting paid off of her purse and her endorsements and stuff.
Man, I really think honestly she should have considered and most valuable promotions, man. I mean, he's providing this platform for all these women fighters that he's signing. I mean, we're talking about the growth.
Yeah, so they're saying
the face of most valuable promotions.
They're saying that
understanding what her beef is, like why she don't want to fuck with Jake Paul. Like it's business, bro. At the end of the day, and there's a stable of fighters there for her.
We
I don't
talking about
think she really thought she thought the angle would be fight him to make money as opposed to join him.
we talking about a woman here.
It's your pride, man.
It ain't gonna make sense.
I do not condone Mikhail's comments, sweetheart. I'm just playing.
But yeah, no, bro, it's business at the end of the day, and that's what that's what I don't understand. Like, who does she have around her that's not giving her the proper advice to at least get a seat on the table? Listen to this man. Like, it's almost like she's against even talking to this dude. There's nothing wrong with getting a seat on the table and listening to what he has to offer, and then you make a decision.
She's on some I think she's on some that would make her a sellout type shit if she did that. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying that's maybe what she feels.
How? I mean, look at what this dude is doing for other women fighters, man. I mean, he made it clear that he wants to provide a platform for women fighters to be able to flourish and make money. And I don't know. I don't get it. It is what it is. I mean, hey,
and
I know if I was the manager,
she'll be Triple G was crazy.
Say again?
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
The fact that she said she'll beat Triple G was crazy.
She said she'd beat everybody. Like, there's not one fighter.
She want to fight Thurman.
Everybody.
She got no power.
And that's fine. That's fine. It's promotion, but
she got great skills, but
she's just talking. She knows she can't beat them, man.
Yeah, no, she got great.
We was just talking about that earlier.
She's not beating any of those guys. I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Maybe a little guy like me, like a little 130 pounder. She might whoop me. I ain't gonna lie.
Wasn't that the dude who knocked
Probably
you?
could beat up George Cambosis.
That dude who dropped her, wasn't he about your size, Mikhail?
No, he was a little bigger. I think he was like a 47 pounder.
That Russian dude. Well, that's close.
Hey Marco, Clarissa would knock out George Cambosis, bro.
Who just said that? Which one of y'all just said that?
Wavy.
He would knock
Let's
out.
keep it real, y'all.
Slurpy.
Slurpy. Yo, Wavy.
Hey, Alberto, chill out with
Wavy.
that Diddy shit, man.
Wavy. That wasn't you slurping on that big gulp, was it?
Hey, bro, Marco, I was talking.
That's
Yeah, I
a
was
good
gonna
point.
say.
That's a
You
good
literally
point.
heard me
You can't
talking while I
talk and
happened, bro.
slurp at the same time, Marco.
Had to be Yaya and Alberto.
No, we
That
know it was
Alberti,
Alberto.
man. That
Oh,
was
man.
Alberti doing
He
that
said he said he know the dimensions of his fighter and then slurp. Come on, bro. We know
I
that.
kind of
Bro,
think it's Alberto because Yayan's getting too upset, like annoyed at it. I feel like it's really bothering him that people think it's him. I think it is Alberto.
Oval Off is already outed, dude. Marco, you already put him on his pocket.
Yeah, he laughing, but we know that was dog.
It wasn't him because he was actually cammed up, so we would have seen him with the Slurpee in his
No,
hand.
I'm saying Oval Office already said it was Yayan. He saw it. He saw his box like make a movement.
And you said
Alberto,
that
that was you, bro. Admit
I'm like,
it.
what's the big deal? The dude likes slurping big gulps. They like slurping big gulps. We just got to get to the
I don't
bottom
even
of it.
drink slushies.
Well, I mean, as long as it was a big gulp and he wasn't slurping something else.
Yo, what the?
I'll tell you one thing: if Mikhail would have been on with his shirt off and people were slurping, that would have been.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah, but Mikhail keeps his camera on, bro.
We got Canadian in the house.
Oh shit!
What
We
up?
got my brother in the building.
Yes, sir.
Tutu's my word, broski. Sorry.
Hey, Ryan, don't tell me you went to that Kendrick concert, gang. Don't tell me you
Hell
went.
no, I ain't go to that Bozo's concert, bro. What's that look like?
Salute, man. Salute, my nigga. I knew you was a real one, bro.
Iceman all day, bro. OVO
Let's
fest.
go. OVO all day too, brother.
Six God.
Yes, sir.
Bozo. That's
I
funny.
love Ryan's soundbite, the 6th one. That shit's dope.
Fire.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, that's dope.
You hear
Ryan's
it?
the man. Right.
What's good? What's good? Play.
Y'all gotta fill me in on this, right? You know, I missed a couple of days, so I'm lost. Richard Hitchens, why didn't he go immediately to the TO fight? Like, why isn't that?
Well, he brought him in the ring, put his arm around him. I thought that's what was happening. Oh, I'm confused.
Yeah.
But he called out Haney.
Yeah, he had more energy for Haney.
Like
which is weird.
hugging T.O. and calling out Haney, and I'm lost. I'm like, what is going on?
Real quick, Clarissa says Alberto bites on his pen while thinking. Like,
No, that's actually what Marco's doing.
no, I don't bite on it usually. I was just trying to act it out. I play with the pen though. That sounded kind of.
Whoa.
Yeah, that. All right, I gotta hit myself with it. My bad.
Tutti frutti.
I think I think Hitchens just think Haney a bigger fight though.
Mm.
More
I think
money.
it's bigger, what?
That's Tio. Tio's a bigger fight.
I think
Tio, you ain't
Nah,
making more money.
hell
You
no.
complaining about money every
Way more
minute,
money.
bro.
Way more money with Tio.
Hell no.
But you know what?
Bro.
Tio
That's
moves in.
cap. That's
He
biggest
always
cap.
crying about not making money.
You seen
If
Haney's
you-
last fight?
If you look at it from Hitchens' perspective, Tio moves in like 8 different directions, bro. The chance for him to fight Haney is a lot more simpler path, easier path to fight than Tio. You just don't know what Tio to expect, especially with the negotiation. He want to fight you today. He don't want to fight you. He wants this person. He doesn't want this person. Like he's all over the place.
He is.
Bro, why go through that? It's like, why go sit in traffic on that highway when you could take the back roads and you could get to the same spot? You know what I'm saying?
Just John.
So
you gotta
Hitchens gonna
whisper-
move
You
up?
gotta whisper that because Lowe is gonna come in any second.
Oh, is he in the chat?
No, but he's gonna. It's like Beetlejuice. One more
Oh,
time,
man.
he's mysteriously appearing like David Copperfield in a puff of smoke.
Hey,
Bro,
Johnny.
it's hard to defend Tio. Like, how do you defend this dude? And then he go on the Boxing Voice yesterday, and his father's crashing out in the background.
Yo,
Shout
that
out
was
to
wild,
Ryan.
bro.
I jumped off the panel before that happened too, because I was on the panel.
No, I did an interview with his father. His father was fucking hammered.
Bro, he was crashing out in the
Pretty
back.
sure he
bro.
was yesterday
talking to him.
too.
Senior was like, we want that nigga vote. So I'm like, God damn.
No, but he was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker." I'm like, yo, this dude is wild.
Yo, I was on the phone with him. Right, we're doing an interview. He fades off, then comes back in, and now the camera's facing the ceiling. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I'm in the bathtub. My daughter told me I gotta get in the shower and
What?
sober up.
No way.
I swear to God. He didn't say sober up. He did say though, my daughter told me to jump in the shower, so I'm in. And I could tell he was slurring, so that's probably why. Yeah. So he was just talking to me in the bathtub, trying to sober up in the water, assuming, allegedly sobering up, but he was definitely in the bathtub. He said that for sure. I was like, this guy's a card.
That's
Man,
crazy.
T.O. Senior be on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was liquor. What he was on.
That DMX.
I like them though, man. Honestly, like, well, I don't like the racy shit they say, but I like them overall. Just not that shit.
Yeah, man. But listen, again, if you're gonna make the same amount of money with Devin than you are with Teal, then just go with Devin, bro.
But when's the fight gonna be at 147?
That's what I'm saying.
That's where Dev is at. He said.
I feel like he was calling out Haney because he knows he can't make 140 no more. So.
Yeah, who the fuck knows what weight it's gonna be at, man? Who the fuck? I don't think that fight's gonna happen.
Which one?
He's a champion at 140, so.
Tio and Devin, I don't think it's gonna happen. At least not next.
Oh, Tio and Devin next? Nah, I don't see that happening.
It's not happening.
Nah.
Yeah, you got a better chance at Hitchens and Haney. I could see happening.
And Ryan's out also because he's getting shoulder surgery too, right?
Oh, hand. His hand.
He already had the hand, but I heard they said something about the shoulder needs to be taken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're not even talking about him.
Mm-hmm. So
he got his promoter saying he should be out another year. This dude was out a year already.
All these guys need to stay the fuck away from Boots. All of these migrated 147 pounders who came up.
You know, I asked Lampley that question today.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all that didn't hear the interview, check that out. I was like, yo, what is wrong with boxing today? You know, and we talked about the whole thing, and he mentioned how these guys only fight once a year. So I'm like, why? And does it get better? Do you see it getting better? And he broke it down, bro. Make sure you guys check out that interview. It was dope, bro.
There's a lot wrong with it. You know what I mean? But it's going in the right direction. I hopefully with Turkey and certain things that he does, but you know, we're gonna see. There's no fights coming up that I'm super excited about. Like no real clashes of elites.
I don't agree.
That's not clashes of elites. Like Zepeda's good, but you know, I'm looking forward to that other
fight.
guys.
It's a style clash too.
I like all those fights on that card.
I'm talking about
Pollo
and Subriel.
Yeah,
that card is dope, bro. I like
Amanda Dubois too.
I'm talking about, a Tank versus Shakur. I'm talking about a Benavidez versus, Bivol.
Jaya Pataya.
Jaya Pataya against Dillian Wright. The summer's going to be popping, Marco. The summer's on fire, bro.
Ray Ford and Kakashi. Yo, that's a good-ass fight, man.
I don't even know that is.
Shut up.
Hey, guys.
That's a good fight, bro.
I don't know what's
That's
wrong
a
with
good
Marco.
fight.
I don't know what's wrong with Marco sometimes.
Benavidez versus Jaya Pataya. What do you guys think?
Who?
Benavidez versus Jaya Pataya.
I don't think he's gonna move up.
Yeah, I don't think he'll move up just yet.
He's entertaining the fight.
Benavidez versus Anthony Yard. That's what I wanted to see. That would have been
I like that.
That's a good test.
Yard is an old fart now. Like I feel like his best days are behind him. Like he's not old, but like he has some mileage on him, and he got that. The Morrell fight was more of a challenge. That's a young up and coming lion.
Do any of you guys on the panel want to see a David Morrell, David Benavidez rematch?
No.
Yes or no?
Nah.
Just asking.
Benavidez needs to just.
Yeah, I think Morrell
he
really
collects
good
$200, fights for a belt. That's what he should be doing. But we got to wait for this fucking trilogy that nobody really wants to see.
Hell yeah, I want to see what the hell.
Yeah,
They gotta be
1-1
against Benavidez so far. If we keeping it real, he dropped him. Look at his
And
face.
Benavidez might not beat both of those guys.
He
man.
didn't drop him. He hit him in the shoulder. That was not a clean knockdown by any means.
He even admitted he got dropped. Bro.
Nah,
He did admit
the replay. He hit him in the shoulder,
He did admit it.
and he tripped over the fucking southpaw's foot. That was not a clean knockdown.
No one, no knockdown.
Face was beat up though. You seen his face after the fight?
Who was beat up?
Fucked up.
Like he looked like Tio after Tio fought. What's his name?
Steve Claggett.
Steve Claggett.
Oh,
Tio be looking fucked up after all his fights, right?
That's because he just rely on head movement. He don't.
He
have no
just
real
bruises
defense.
easy, bro.
He's an easy bruiser.
Yeah.
Easy swell.
Yeah. Swells easy or bruises easy. He just be looking fucked up.
Yeah. He's taking some shots, but
regardless, you go 12 rounds, you're gonna get touched.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Ain't no way to go 12 rounds and not get touched.
And you have a full career.
It's
You're going to
just
get
doing that
rocked.
Shakur Stevenson.
If you have a full career in boxing, you're going to get rocked. You might even be dropped every now and then. That does not make somebody garbage or chinny or whatever. Now, if it happens a lot, that's different.
Of course not. But some people bruise easier than other people.
Absolutely.
And they swell up easier.
It's usually us
as well,
white boys bruise way easier.
I'm not gonna lie, Mexicans though, like they never, like you could just pound them dudes, right? And they look like normal after under 12 rounds, bro.
Damn, John, you be jumping Mexicans?
I'm not, that's not racist. I'm not saying anything racist, but I mean they don't bruise like that.
That's
like Juan Marquez. He used to get hit a lot, and his face.
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
bad.
saying. Canelo gets hit, and you never really see him bruised or anything like that.
El Vaquero too. He don't bruise.
Who else? The only guy that that I Oscar Valdez does.
Yeah,
I think he gets bruised up.
Yeah.
El Vaquero doesn't bruise.
I've never seen Canelo with any bruise on him. I don't think.
Nope.
And he's a white.
No. Against yeah. He had it was a little the forehead, the little hickeys from that jab.
Or versus Triple G too.
Not like to Tio's extent, bro. Tio looks like
Tio always got get cut.
Yeah.
Every fight.
I don't know. Everybody's different though. Everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody. Yep, absolutely.
I mean, I'm pretty surprised. Like the times I fought with no headgear, I didn't bruise as much as I thought I would.
I actually don't bruise. I never bruise that much either, considering I'm white.
That's because you never got hit by one of these. That's the problem.
Hit by one of what?
Right here.
What's that?
Ryan, let him know, Ryan.
That Puerto Rican, that Puerto Rican phantom punch.
That's because you never got hit with this freaking martillo over here, this hammer.
All right.
You see? Look at Marco's face.
Did you guys think that I didn't think that Hitchens was gonna finish Cambosos though. That surprised
Me either, man. I picked George to win, and I feel stupid as hell, man. Hitchens did his thing, man. Did a really good job.
I didn't think he would stop him. I wanted him to stop him.
Nobody thought he'd stop him, and to the
I
body
didn't
nonetheless.
stop him. Well, that's how Loma stopped him. So I mean,
really
blueprint was
He
out.
took 11 rounds though.
He looked really, really good. I saw, I saw that fight on my phone in Universal because I went out with the family. And while they were on a 2-hour wait for a ride, I was just chilling right outside checking it out on my phone. Hitchens looked really, really good, man.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Forward in the pocket. I mean, everything he said pre-fight that he would do. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to fight you. And he did.
Now he was looking slick with it for sure. He looked really good. But again, they look like 2 weight classes apart.
Yeah. Cambosos he didn't look good at 140.
Looked like he was fighting his uncle.
He took the fight.
No, he did.
No, I mean it's no knock on Hitchens. It's just I didn't think like Cambosos gained anything by going to 140. He looked like a 35-pounder trying to fight at 140.
Yep.
Wasn't that his excuse for losing to Loma? He was wagering.
Cambosos?
Yeah.
I don't know. Lomachenko's a very small 35-pounder. He should be at 30, to be honest.
He is small.
He's fighting up.
He is small. That's a fact. Yep. He's a little guy. But he's done. He's retired. Possibly top 3 greatest footwork I've ever seen.
Who? Cambosos?
No, Loma.
No.
Oh, I thought you. I was like, in what fucking world?
Yeah, no, I need to shut the channel down if I said that.
Yeah, I was about to be like, yo, I'm out, y'all.
Nah, but yeah, Loma, that
absolutely.
was crazy. He just, it's weird considering how many amateur fights he had, which was damn near faux hundo. He didn't have that many pro fights.
No, he didn't. He's fast track too.
Right. Maybe he should have, 150 less amateurs and made more of a pro mark.
But wasn't his his third fight for a belt?
Second.
Oh, it was a second. Yeah, Salido. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
And that's rough night at the office, man.
I don't know if anybody's ever done that. Is that the first time the second fight's ever been for a title? I mean, of the recent fighters that are popular, the notoriety.
Yeah.
Nobody comes to mind except him.
I used to get so disgusted when Loma had 6 or 7 fights and Max Kellerman was like just jerking him off like frantically, putting him in the top 10.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, at 7 fights. How do we do this?
Yeah, he was like #1 pound for pound till he lost.
Crazy. Like, to me,
On ESPN though, y'all gotta watch that. It was only ESPN that was saying that.
Was it? I just couldn't believe it. I was like, nah. Like I took that as a fighter personally. I'm like, nah. You got to put more work in before you could just like. He put mad work in the amateurs. Don't get me wrong, but this is not the amateurs.
But the thing is, in Europe is different. In Europe, like their amateur, they fight long into the amateurs, and like
Cuba too.
They do that. That's like they really have. That's their program out there. Like that's what they do.
No, true. But still totally different set of rules. But what was he? 395 and like 4, some crazy shit like that.
One.
He lost
one.
Yeah.
And
He's probably the best amateur ever.
The best amateur fighter ever.
Yeah. Who beat him?
Yeah.
Ever, bar none.
Do we know who beat him?
I don't know.
Whoever it is, he avenged it. I heard
probably 400 times.
Yeah,
he could have beat that same dude 30 times, literally.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
over there, but because I know, like, from what I've seen in Europe, they at their higher levels, for a while they fight without headgear because you can do it here, like when you're fighting elite. You know what I'm saying? And you get past your novice stage because they've changed the USA boxing again. But once you get past novice, you can pretty much set the rules however you want. Like you could come in and say, as long as it's not a tournament, for a showcase, you come in and say, okay, I'm gonna fight. Me and Marco, we're gonna fight. It's gonna be 8-ounce gloves, and we're gonna use no headgear. And we can go out there as amateurs and go fight like that, just like that. So I wonder how many of those did he fight like without headgear, with small gloves and.
Yeah, that's because when I was coming up, in the early 90s as an amateur, early and mid 90s, actually, it was all headgear. Like they didn't do no headgear anywhere.
Yeah, we can do no headgear.
I don't know when that started. I know it was when Muhammad Ali fought amateur, I believe in the 50s, 60s, it was no headgear. Then they implemented it at some point, maybe the 80s. And then I don't know. It's all international rules. It's weird.
Yeah, it's just like if it's a tournament and you fight back to back in so many days, you have to wear headgear and you have to wear 10-ounce gloves. But let's say it's just a showcase fight, pretty much it's whatever rules that we agree on.
Yeah,
we could fight 3-minute rounds.
I just hated with the amateurs. Like I remember losing a fight where I think I should have won anyway, but still, the dude was just tapping me with a jab. I swole his eye up and gave him a black and blue with headgear on. So I was hitting him way harder. He was tapping me with a jab every now and then. And because they count, the white part of the glove, that has to land.
As long as it touches.
I lost a split decision, but I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I think I dropped them too, but it didn't count for anything. It's just one.
There's no knockdowns.
Nope. What kind of shit is that?
I can knock you down, and then you get up and you hit me with 2 jabs, and you're winning the round.
Yup.
Yeah, point system.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
and
so
they
crazy.
Don't let you, like, the refs are mad. I remember trying to showboat a couple times, and the refs are like, they're super, like, almost like they're in a prison. Like, no, stay in line, march. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. In my LBC, the head ref, he lets us do whatever for real, and he doesn't. He calls like no 8 counts. Like
What's
you have,
LBC?
That's like your local boxing committee.
Oh, okay.
So like the people that run our local commission and stuff. He refused 8 count. Like they get on him all the time. Like that was supposed to be an 8 count. That kid's head snapped back. He's like, well, he was still swinging. He's good.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I remember seeing. Did you guys see this clip of a dude who came in over the top rope and the ref made him leave and come back in under? Did you guys see it?
Nah.
There's a clip of a dude who climbs over the top rope and the ref says, no, go back and he goes like this. And I think it's in like Russia, and the dude has to come in through the middle.
I 2 fights ago, I got the ref stopped the whole entire fight. I do this thing, you know how sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't. But if I'm trying to gauge distance, the little fake hand tap, right? And I'm really just holding my arm out to try to see how close I can get and kind of gauge distance or whatever. He stops the whole round. No, we don't do that. I'm like, come on, bro.
That's wild.
They're annoying.
Come on, man.
Matter of fact, I think one time in between rounds, I the ring car girl and I clapped. Like I was winning easy, so I was just feeling good. And I think the ref told me don't do that. I'm like,
took a point.
fuck? Nah, I didn't take a point. But
I'm gonna take a point.
he was like, no, we don't. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they don't want any kind. Oh, another one I did. I was following this kid. I was fucking piecing him up. This is when Kevin Rooney was training me. And I remember hitting him with a combo, and he was running, and I go like this with my gloves. Bam, bam. Like, I hit him. He stopped, told me don't do that.
Yeah.
The fuck's that? Why? Why?
Yeah.
The refs are crazy.
Yeah, like they fuck up your fucking flow. You know what I mean? Like they deflate your adrenaline rush.
And then it's a 2-minute round, and you're sitting here talking to both of us like 20 seconds hasn't passed.
Kyle were 3 when I fought.
3.
I'm almost positive they were all 3. Yeah, as an amateur. Yeah. I don't think they did 2-minute rounds back then. I could be wrong. There might have been a couple, but I'm pretty sure it was all 3. I don't ever remember training for 2.
Yeah.
But now it's different. And also, like, you know, we did 3 minutes. Now you guys will do
3 2 minutes. No, we do 3 2 minutes.
Oh, I've seen 4 2 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Unless it's a championship match or there's like a belt, sometimes they'll do the 4 2 minutes. But most of them are 3 2 minutes.
I feel you.
That's Border Wars is 3 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, 3 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I
think
that's
so.
the norm.
Well,
except
guys,
the
man,
CYP fights.
I hate to break up the party, but it's fucking late as shit over here on the East Coast. So I'm gonna tap out, but we will reconvene tomorrow afternoon.
All right, fellas.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all,
man.
brother.
All right, everybody.
Salute.
Peace out. Appreciate you guys.
Peace.
All right.